How's it going, guys? Welcome to the little Q&A, which I asked you guys the other day to ask me some questions. So I thought let's do it now. It's been a few days since the video went up. It's currently May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you all. Actually, no, you're probably not watching this on the May the 4th. You might. It depends if my internet lets me upload this when I want to. But anyway, let's just get started. So before I start, thanks to everyone for asking me questions. I'm gonna do as many as I can. I think there's enough for this video, but we shall see. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Oh, that's a nice one, Heph. Why do you look like a cancer patient? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think I look like a cancer patient. Anyway, from Titicus, I think that's how you say your name. Long time subscriber right here. Why aren't you getting so warm with these clothes? Yes, in the update video I was wearing lots of clothes. It was actually really cold that day. That's why I was wearing lots of clothes. Hints. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, and yeah. So when I come to Greece, what do you know about it? I don't know much about Greece. The only things I know about Greece, well, obviously, is the ancient history of Greece. You know, I was very into that kind of stuff. But my dad went to Greece quite a lot when he was younger, in his probably mid-20s. He went there quite a lot on holidays and stuff like that, and he said he loved it. He went a few times, so that's something I definitely want to experience at some point in my life. So yeah, maybe you could recommend some places for me. And maybe yeah, thank you for your question. Okay, right, from the Rambler. Favorite Game of Thrones character? Now, it's gonna have to be either Stannis. I've always liked Stannis since season 2. I thought he was just a complete badass. But I also like Bronn. So it's hard. Bronn is just, you know, who doesn't like Bronn? Bronn's just the best. And then we got a bunch of other these. Okay, they're just other comments. Anyway, have you heard of Kingdoms Come Deliverance? It's coming out in 2006. Coming out in 1000. I think you meant to say 2016. I don't know much about it. I know some of my other friends like War of Sparta are more into that kind of stuff. I am interested. I may get it if it ever comes out, but I haven't really looked I haven't really looked into it that much. But it does look like a great game. Okay. How old were you when you realized you had become a sexy beast? Well, I think I was about 2 years old. I realized how sexy I was, and my career in modeling would come true. Yes. And a more serious question: what is the game you enjoy recording the most right now? Well, right now, and probably for the last 2.5 years, it's been Mountain Blade. The reason why Mountain Blade is such an easy game to record because it gives you freedom. I love games which let you get creative and let you do whatever the fuck you want. So that's why I like Mountain Blade. I can just, and plus there's so many different mods. You know, you got Game of Thrones, you got Lord of the Rings, you just got fantasy, you know, Warhammer and stuff like that. I just like the freedom you get, like I said before. So you can just do whatever you want, and you can really just record the way you want. Really, that's why I like recording Mountain Blade. Anyway, favorite military general and why? Favorite battlefield maneuver or trap? Ooh, I actually didn't think about this one. I've always loved Caesar. I thought Caesar was awesome. I couldn't really go over all of his battle plans. Obviously, a lot of you are aware of Caesar and what he did in Gaul, and it was amazing. Now this general is not really real, but everyone knows Richard Sharp from the TV show. I think he's awesome, but I don't think he was real. I think he was based off a real general, but I think he was real. But anyway, favorite battlefield maneuver or trap? One of my favorites would be at the Battle of Waterloo. Now I've heard like so many different stories of Waterloo. I'm not even sure which one's really true. But when all the British like laid on the grass, and then they popped up and they just slaughtered the French. I actually used to know a lot about Battle of Waterloo, but I haven't really looked into it for like another year or about a year. So I've completely forgotten it all, to be honest. But for anyone who does know Battle of Waterloo, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I think that was pretty amazing. So yeah, sorry that I couldn't go into detail, but I'm not really thinking. But anyway, but yeah, thank you for your question. I really like that question. Alright, what's your favourite Total War? My favourite Total War would have to be Medieval Total War still. I still think it's the best Total War. As well as Rome Total War. Rome Total War for its multiplayer. I do enjoy the campaign for Rome Total War, but I think Medieval Total War goes a bit way more into detail and stuff like that. Well, it's sort of the same, but you know what I mean. And Medieval Total War just because of all the mods it has as well, like Third Age, of course. You just love Third Age. There are some more comments, but I don't think they're anything to do with this Q&A. Anyway, I have more questions for you. I see what you did there. Alright, so when do you think Bannerlord will come out? Hopefully, I got a feeling it's not going to come out this year because they haven't announced anything about its release date, or they haven't really shown us any real gameplay, so I don't think it's going to come out this year, but hopefully early next year. That's just what I think. But hopefully it's soon because it's been like ages now. We're all going to get too old before it comes out. Anyway, did you ever speak to Armagun Yavuz? Sorry if I said that wrong. I know he. Well, I forgot he was like the. Wait, what was he? He's the leader of Tailworld. I completely forgot his name. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever spoken to him. No. And this is one big fucking mess of a question. I'm not gonna answer that. That was a mess. Anyway, so from Sun Jetsu. Hey, let me know if you'd be up for being a part of my short films. Sure. I'm not sure what they are about, but I'm always up for doing some stuff. Oh, we got a bunch of questions here. Okay, gonna blast you with questions. Yeah, no shit. Alright, favorite ancient general and why? Ooh. Now, I love Caesar. I think just what he accomplished was amazing. I don't think any other general could probably do that. But yeah, I think definitely have to be Caesar just because of what he did in Gaul. I think it was just barbaric. It was pretty crazy what he did. I don't want to go into detail of it. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to quite a wide range of music. I used to really be into metal, not like being one of those metal heads, fucking black fingernails, blah. But I did enjoy metal just because of how exciting I thought metal was, and plus, as you can see, I do play guitar, and I never really played metal, but I just loved hearing metal, like the really fast guitar playing and the solos. I thought they were awesome. But I do listen to a lot of acoustic stuff. I'm not into pop. I'm not into rap. I can't stand that shit. I'm not saying it's bad. I personally don't like it. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Do you smoke weed time to time? No, I've never smoked weed. I'm not like I have friends who do drugs and stuff, but I'm one of those people who say I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't want to take drugs. I don't know. I don't see the point in it, especially when it can fuck up your. Oh, just knocked something over. It can fuck up your brain and stuff. I don't know. I know it's not that bad, but I'm just not into that kind of stuff. But a lot of my friends are. Not gonna name any of them, but anyway. In what city do you live in Australia? I live about an hour and a half away from Sydney. Yes. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. No. Do you have any brothers or sister? I have one sister. Younger sister. She's 15, I think. I should probably know that. Do you have? Wait, no. Wait, did that one? Do you like history? Why? I love history. I find it so interesting. I've always found history interesting. Favorite food? Oh, that's a hard one. I don't think I can answer that. There's too much food. There's too much food in this world for me to like. But I like a lot of food. Do you like kebabs? I don't think I've ever had one, to be honest. Don't hate me. Do you prefer game-based or history? Oh, I mean history or fantasy. Sorry, yeah. I remember this question. Reading it when you commented it. I prefer fantasy just because it's more creative. I do love history games, of course. Played the whole Total War franchise, so of course I like a bit of history. But I think fantasy just has a bit more creativeness into it. So yeah, I'll have to go with fantasy that one. Yeah, that's not a question. We got yes, that's not a question. Can you do a let's play as the realm of Imrades? I think that's Third Age Total War you're talking about, on the Divide and Conquer, I believe. Maybe in the future. I did say I was going to do a bloody Third Age series by now, but I just been too busy, and because of my internet speed, I can't have multiple series at the moment. If I have 2 series or 3 series going on, you'll probably just see one of each episode, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. And people just get bored of it, if you only see the episode like maybe once every 4 or 5 days. So yeah, I'm sorry. I will do Third Age eventually again. I do miss it. I've mentioned so many times how much I love the game, or the mod I should say, but anyway, soon. Okay, will you and Cyril and Rambo play the new Battlefront coming out? Fingers and B's crossed. I'm sure we'll play it. I know me and Sonohood are actually really keen to play. We were talking about it just the other day of how excited we are to play the new Battlefront, because we played a lot of Battlefront 2. I actually recorded quite a lot for the channel before GameSpy went down and we can't play it anymore. But yeah, I'm sure I'll play it with many people, really. Okay, we have Swift Monkey. Okay, you have to stare at the birds. Okay, so in the video where I asked you guys to ask me questions, there was 2 birds shagging on the windowsill. Yes, question: over right shoulder, guitar, play us something. Yeah, here's my guitar. I'm not gonna play anything. It's too early to play anything, but I'll show you my guitars. So this is the first guitar I got. It was my electric. I'm gonna hit the fan. I'll show it this way. It's both my guitars are lag. Yeah, lag. Internet makes sense. But no, it's a French brand, I believe, of guitar. If anyone who knows guitars may know lag, but yeah, this is lag. I think this is a lag jet. The reason I like this guitar is because it has more frets than a usual guitar. I can't remember the exact amount because I'm not really that into playing guitar as I used to when I first had it. But it has more frets than an average electric guitar. It's quite light. It's quite small. It's a similar shaped guitar to the guy from Queen. Forgot his name. The guy with really fuzzy hair. So that's why another reason why I liked it, and it looks pretty cool. I thought it looked really cool. You know, it's got your whatever those things are called. But yeah, it's a bit dusty, and I need to change the strings because I haven't actually changed the strings once as I've had it. And that's for like almost 3 years. But yeah, and I'll grab my oh god, I need to yeah. Alright. I don't even know why I have my headphones on. This is my other lag. This is my acoustic one. The reason I got this one is because my guitar teacher at the time, who worked at the shop. I don't know why I'm not looking at the camera, but yeah, I just played the guitar. It's not in tune at the moment. I should have tuned it before this, but yeah, it just had such an amazing sound. Again, the strings need to be changed. They're like really getting really rusty, but yeah, this guitar feels amazing. I'll definitely recommend lag. I'd recommend definitely play testing a guitar before you buy one. For anyone who's thinking of buying a guitar, play the goddamn guitar first. Don't buy it because of looks. Don't buy it because someone said it sounds good. Play it for yourself, because everyone has a different taste. But yeah, lag. That guitar sounded amazing. I play tested quite a few in the shop, which I was getting my lessons at the time. That one was amazing. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend that one. Alright, so yeah, thank you for your question, Swift there. Alright, we've got a bunch more questions. Okay. Alright, Hephaestus mate, a loyal fan, thank you very much. Got some questions for you to answer. Do you play Civilization 5? I play that game a lot. I actually do play it a lot. One of my favourite games by far. But the reason why I haven't recorded it is because, first, I don't like single player. And the reason why I'm not recording multiplayer is because it lags so much. As you know, guys, live in Australia, playing with other Australians, the game will fucking lag to shit, especially with the people I play with. It's not really my internet, but Civ 5's not the best optimized with internet. So yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. Anyway, if I do, would you play a game with fans? If I had better internet, I would definitely play with some fans. I think that'd be a lot of fun for sure. Lastly, would you ever try to arrange a Mount & Blade game with some fans in a Skype call? Not in Skype. Skype's just too crazy to get a bunch of people in. Plus, my Skype's quite personal. I'll probably have to make like a second Skype account because I have a lot of like close friends and stuff, and I use it quite a lot. So having about a couple like 100, well, I'm not saying 100 people would join, but imagine it would be crazy. TeamSpeak is something that would work with that quite well. But yeah, I haven't done a Mount & Blade Zulu event, which is something I used to do quite a lot in a while. So yeah, maybe I'll do that again, get everyone on my own TeamSpeak. I do have my own TeamSpeak, but it only has 15 slots of people, so might get a bit crazy, if you know what I mean. Anyway, when did you realize you became a sexy ginger man? Oh god, everyone thinks I'm sexy. Oh god, it just hit you now that you think I'm sexy. Wow, it's taken a while for you to realize. But anyway, what is your favorite time period in history? probably ancient history. I think that's always been the most interesting. Medieval's also pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm not that much into my history. I do know quite a fair bit, but I'm not like crazy into history. But yeah, yeah. Yes. Would you ever consider doing a co-op campaign on Rome 2 with your subs? Hint, hint, me. Sadly, no. I barely have time to even do co-ops with YouTubers where I record. And co-ops, to be honest, I don't enjoy co-ops as much as others do, to be honest. So yeah, probably not the best person to do a co-op with. I get bored of them very easily. I'm not very patient sometimes. You know, it just takes ages for people to do their turns. I feel like they just don't go anywhere for such a long time. They just... Like, I'm doing a co-op now with Surreal, and like we're up to like part like 11 or 12 now, and we're just still at the same spot really. I've got like 2 areas, he's got like 4, and this is like 4 or 5 hours into the series, so you can imagine, you know, it's very slow. But yeah, I'm sure I'll eventually maybe do one. Who knows? I can't promise anything, but yeah, it would be cool, I guess. Okay, would you like more history or fantasy? Yeah, I already answered this. Yeah, fantasy for sure. Alright, so last question from Mr. Sapphire Phoenix himself. You mentioned Star Wars in the update. I did. I mentioned how much I like Star Wars, and I showed my little Star Wars figures, but you're not here right now. I think someone took them, the bastards. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the recently listed details of Battlefront 3 and its comparison to Battlefront 2? So yeah, I mentioned this before. I think someone asked if I was going to play it with Rambler or Surreal, whatever. I was a big fan of Battlefront 2. Battlefront 1 was one of the first games I played as well, after Age of Empires. I remember playing it at a friend's house a long time ago. I think it was like 6 or 7. It must have been. Or maybe not, I'm not even sure. But anyway, I don't know too much about Battlefront 3, to be honest. I haven't really looked into the details of it. I've seen the gameplay trailer. Well, I mean, I think it's gameplay. I'm not even sure. But I don't know... if I'm gonna compare Battlefront 2 to Battlefront 3, obviously the graphics are gonna be a lot better. I feel like it's gonna be a bit more open world. Hopefully the troop selection's a bit more... I don't know. It's kind of hard to answer this question because I haven't really looked that much into Battlefront 3. But I feel like just even with the space battles, it's going to be a lot more open. The graphics are going to make it a lot more enjoyable as well. Now, this is something I really wanted with Battlefront 3. Everyone knows Mount and Blade. Before you play multiplayer, you make your character. Imagine if we can get a character like a Jedi or Sith character creation, because you know, if anyone's not familiar with Battlefront 1 or 2, once you get enough kills, once you do enough, you get the option to become a Jedi, you know, to sort of like as a reward for doing really well in the battlefield. And you can play but all the Jedis or heroes you play are heroes. I don't want to call them heroes, like, well, not all of them are actually a Jedi, but you play as someone from that map, you know. So, example, if it's like Tatooine, I think you play sometimes as Luke or Han Solo, or if it's Hoth, you can play as Darth Vader, or you can play as Luke. Yes, you know what I mean. But imagine if you could just get your own Jedi, you know, with your own color of lightsaber, you know, either dual sword, dual lightsabers, I mean, or the bloody double-ended thing like Darth Maul, I don't know, or just the one-handed, you know. Someone's gonna make like a gif of that going, yeah, oh, look at Heph, he's playing with a dick. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I think would be cool. But anyway, that's what went off question there. But anyway, guys, that's all the questions. If you didn't get a chance to ask me a question, don't worry, I'll be doing one once I hit 15,000 subscribers. And if I'm gonna keep getting the subs coming in as I am now, it should be about a month and a half. Not going to promise anything, but when I hit 15,000 subs, I'm going to do another Q&A. I'm going to do a massive one. I'm going to do like a massive, yeah. Fuck yeah. But yeah, guys, yeah. Thanks for all the questions, guys. It really means a lot to me. I really had fun answering these. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing another one soon. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta for now.